Carl Wheezer is one of the most complex characters in all of anime. From the Depression arc, to the Love Saga, to the Pregnancy arc, to the Burp Saga, Carl Wheezer has had quite the life. Carl Wheezer is often thought of as existential about his outlook on life. He often doesn't want to do things or thinks Jimmy's ideas are bad.
Okay, I don't want to be dust in the wind.
But I would argue he doesn't have this outlook. He's more of a realist and points out what could go wrong, and he often has a happy-go-lucky outlook.
I have to share a blooming dressing room with you two blokes.
Anyways, one of the things I actually don't like about this character is how overpowered he is. He always has a threatening aura when he's on screen, and he almost always looks like he's about to go crazy. Most of the characters in the show would avoid him out of fear. His abilities never started to shine, though, until the Burp Saga, when he manifested a massive burp ability that made him basically invincible.
I don't feel so good.
During this saga, he stood atop Retroville as King Carl, burping away all who opposed him. He didn't hide much during the Pregnancy Saga either. He originally showed how much of a threat he is when he threw a brick through Judy Neutron's window just to get her attention.
Oh, Judy. Well, you came and you baked me some cookies.
Later on, he brought a ravenous monkey to mold his enemy in order to get his beloved.
I'm so sorry. My monkey is no bother, you see. Hey, honey, be careful!
It's okay, honey. I think he just wants to wrestle. Oh, that's a foul.
After he was pregnant, he gained the power of a giant ass.
This thing might feed off your insides, or electrocute you, or grow until it splits you in half.
Yeah, kids can be a handful.
Luckily, Carl used this immense power for good, allowing people to live freely instead of oppressing them. This was until the Depression arc.
Your mother called. She said, don't forget to take your nose drops.
The Depression arc was a result of Carl Wheezer losing control and going overboard with his powers. Using his burp power, he destroyed things ultimately to capture Judy Neutron, since he couldn't handle her rejection. When he captured Judy, he accidentally crushed her. He didn't realize he couldn't handle his powers, and was devastated he had them to begin with. And he was so devastated with what happened to his beloved. After that arc was the Recovery arc, where he met his mentor Donut Boy.
Who's the super cool cop? It always gets the bad guy. Donut Boy! That's me, yeah.
I got your cream-filled double glaze right here.
Got a creamy filling. Got a creamy filling.
Donut Boy taught Carl that it's not so bad he has his burping powers. He just needs to learn control over it and control over his emotions. To teach Carl control over his powers, Donut Boy sent him to a government facility in order to hold him in containment. Carl broke out and used up all of his energy in order to find Donut Boy, his mentor, so that he could complete his training. Carl doesn't exercise often, so as he was running around to find Donut Boy, he had a heart attack.
Girl shit!
And when Donut Boy found him, he knew it was the end for him.
There's no reason for me to live. No reason at all.
His last words to Carl were,
Got a creamy filling.
So, Carl Wheezer, he had quite the life. I think he can be one of the most entertaining characters on screen while also being one of the most tragic. I cried 20 times rewatching Carl's death. So guys, it's been a while since I posted a video, so I hope you all enjoyed that, my Carl Wheezer character analysis. I mean, it's been so long I've grown a beard, so I'm going to start posting more. We'll have some fun, guys, we'll have some fun. So guys, please download the game Flying Gorilla on your phone today for a free t-shirt at alieng.com.